Amazon Games. Yeah, this is something that people still don't know exists, but I still strongly predict that they are going to get very, very big as the years go on. Because, I mean, come on, they're not a small company by any means. Now, if you didn't know, all the way back in 2010, Amazon Games started out, and for about a decade, they really just made apps like, mobile games. Nothing really to write home about unless you think that a game called Tofu Fury was, something that was groundbreaking. Yeah, and in fact, these small mobile games were something that Amazon Games, they kind of wanted to rebrand from and scrub from their history. So actually on the AmazonGames.com website, you will see that all of these small apps are not even mentioned at all in their catalog. 2021, I guess, is when they want to be recognized as officially when they were born, when they were created. The pre-2021 times are like the BC times for Amazon Games. So since then, they have had 2 games that have came out and 2 confirmed to be on the way. And all 4 of these are MMORPGs. So 2021 brought New World and 2022 brought Lost Ark. Those were just for the PC. Now later this year, Blue Protocol is going to be released, and sometime, I think next year, Throne and Liberty is going to be released. Now those 2 games, interesting enough, are going to release on the Xbox and PlayStation platforms, which I think is kind of cool because to my knowledge, there really aren't a ton, if any, MMORPGs on consoles. So I think something like that is very cool, and they also have an untitled Tomb Raider game on the way and an untitled Lord of the Rings game on the way, and that one is also an MMORPG, believe it or not. Now, Amazon Games has a total of 4 physical game studios. 2 are in California, 1 is in Seattle, and 1 is in Montreal, the city in Canada. So as Amazon Games is kind of getting their foot in the door in the sort of market for legitimate, first-party, AAA, so to speak, video game titles, they've only had these 4 studios, and they have not branched at all outside of North America. But they have announced today that is actually going to change very soon. So they have announced today that a 5th studio is going to be opening up in the city of Bucharest. That is the capital of Romania. Yeah, I'll be honest, I was not expecting Romania when I heard that they were opening a studio in Europe. That is not a country that I feel like gets a lot of attention in terms of video game development, but I love it. I think that's very cool. I am seeing that there are some, I guess you'd call it startup companies that are in Romania that are doing pretty good, but I think with Amazon opening a 5th studio in Romania, that is really going to stand out. I'm sure a lot of talent will be sought out, as it would seem video game developers kind of don't have a lot to choose from in that country. And one other good thing too is that a guy named Christian Pana is going to be joining this studio. Now he is a 20-year veteran of Ubisoft, and it looks like he actually started out in Bucharest, and while he made his way to Ubisoft, he oversaw a lot of critically acclaimed AAA titles like a lot of Far Cry games and Assassin's Creed games. So yeah, I am very excited to see where this brings Amazon Games as they try to really gain their identity and make people take them seriously when it comes to video game development and publishing. Even though Amazon is one of the biggest companies in the world, Amazon Games is just not very well known right now. Like I said, they really only have 3 years now in terms of games developed that they want to recognize. So all things considered, they are still very early on. But having opened 4 game studios in North America and now with a 5th on the way in Europe, I mean, I'm not saying in a year from now they're going to be as big as, Ubisoft or Activision, but give it time. Amazon Games is going to be a household name because I think Amazon is really taking this branch of their company seriously.